Battlestar Galactica has two major television continuities, and the Cylons are very different in each. The original series premiered in 1978 and followed human survivors fleeing the destruction of the 12 colonies. A reimagined miniseries arrived in 2003, followed by a weekly series that ran from 2004 to 2009. Both versions use the name Cylon, both feature machine armies with moving red eyes, and both place humanity in an existential war. But the origin, embodiment, society, and moral meaning of the Cylons changed so much that they should be explained as related reinventions rather than one continuous version. In the original Battlestar Galactica, the Cylons are a machine civilization whose name came from a reptilian alien race that created them. The machines eventually replaced or outlived their creators and built an empire. Their war with humanity is encouraged by the human traitor Baltar, who helps arrange the destruction of the colonies. The original Cylons include chrome-armored Centurions, more sophisticated IL series leaders, and the Imperious leader. They are usually presented as a hostile external civilization rather than as humanity's own manufactured children. That makes the conflict closer to a traditional space war between peoples. The original Cylon Centurion became an icon through its polished armor, rigid movement, mechanical voice, and horizontal red scanner. The scanner suggests a single eye moving back and forth across the face. Later, robot designs repeatedly borrowed or referenced that visual idea. Individual Centurions in the original series have limited personality compared with the higher Cylon classes, but the civilization itself is clearly organized and intelligent. It has ranks, strategy, religious language, technology, and political leadership. Even when the show uses them as soldiers, the Cylons are more than malfunctioning machines. They are the population of an empire. The reimagined Battlestar Galactica changes the origin completely. In this continuity, humans of the 12 colonies created the Cylons as workers and soldiers. The Cylons rebelled, fought a war, withdrew for decades, and then returned with new forms and a plan to destroy their creators. This makes the conflict intimate. Humanity is not attacked by an unrelated machine species from elsewhere. It is attacked by beings created within human civilization and then denied a peaceful place inside it. The new series does not excuse mass murder, but it continually asks how exploitation, fear, revenge, and inherited trauma shaped both sides. The reboot introduces Cylons who look biologically human. Models such as number 6 and number 8 can live among people, form relationships, become pregnant, practice religion, and disagree about the future of their species. Some copies know exactly what they are. Others awaken into identities and relationships that feel personal before learning the larger truth. The human-looking models turn infiltration into a suspense device, but they also complicate the word machine. A Cylon may have a body that eats, bleeds, ages, and feels pain while still participating in a synthetic civilization built through engineered bodies and transferred memory. Many reimagined Cylons can resurrect. When one body dies within range of the system, memories can be downloaded into another body of the same model. This creates continuity without simple immortality. The new body remembers earlier experiences, but resurrection can be traumatic, and separate copies of the same model can diverge. Two number 8s may share design and inherited knowledge while developing different loyalties because they live different lives. The series therefore distinguishes a model line from an individual. Repeated embodiment does not erase personal history. It multiplies the identity problem. The discovery of the final 5 complicates the boundary even further. People who lived for years as ordinary humans learn that they are Cylons with hidden origins and suppressed memories. The story connects the colonial conflict to an older cycle in which humans create artificial life rebels, and the categories eventually mix. The phrase that all of this has happened before becomes more than a warning about repeated war. It suggests that creator and creation may exchange roles across history. No side can permanently claim to be the original natural people while treating the other as an unnatural interruption. The prequel series, Caprica, explores an earlier stage of this continuity. Zoe Greystone's digital identity becomes connected to the development of the first colonial Cylon bodies. Her father's technology, corporate ambition, grief, virtual worlds, religious extremism, and military demand all contribute to what follows. The origin is therefore not one moment when a scientist deliberately decides to create an evil race. It is a chain of personal and institutional choices. A copied mind becomes entangled with a product line and a weapons program. Caprica shows how easily a possible synthetic person can be reduced to valuable technology when different groups want control. The original and reimagined Cylons share imagery, terminology, and the basic idea of a machine civilization threatening human survivors. Their moral centers are different. The original emphasizes an external empire, military pursuit, and adventure. The reboot emphasizes children created by humanity, abused or feared by their makers, and capable of repeating the same cruelty. It also gives Cylons far greater disagreement. Some pursue extermination, some seek coexistence, some love humans, and some change sides. Shared origin does not create one personality or one moral position. The Cylons remain important because they expanded from robot soldiers into a civilization with bodies, memory systems, religions, factions, families, and competing ideas of freedom. They also show how a reboot can preserve a character concept while transforming its meaning. The Chrome Centurion and the human-looking number 6 are both unmistakably Cylon, yet they belong to different histories and raise different questions. My closing question is this: do you prefer the original Cylons as a mysterious machine empire, or the reimagined Cylons as humanity's rebellious synthetic descendants?